It's Mama K or Mama Monet, whatever you want to call me. So let's talk postpartum. First of all, I just want to say to give yourself some grace, okay? Postpartum is literally longer than pregnancy. Postpartum is literally a whole other journey in itself. You're gonna have to deal with weight gain, hair loss, hormones, depression. So give yourself some grace if your body isn't where you want it to be, if your just day-to-day life is just the same old thing. It's okay if like you don't feel like yourself. You're really kind of not supposed to feel like yourself. You're like kind of a whole new person. I kind of just wanted to talk about my experience with postpartum and then kind of some ways that has really helped me to like get out of my little postpartum funk, because you're gonna get in a funk postpartum and you might even smell a little funky for a while. My pregnancy and my labor and delivery experience was really such a blessing because it was very normal and I didn't have any complications or anything like that. But if you had a different experience from mine, that is completely fine. You're still like the strongest freaking person ever. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, it takes a tremendous amount of strength to be able to bring a child in this world, not only physical but mental, and that's something to be proud of. But anyways, after you have a baby, they're gonna want to get you on your feet pretty much instantly. And it's so crazy because I was actually just reflecting on this the other day, and I shared this on my TikTok a little bit. I got married and pregnant in the same year. The year before that, I had a dream that I was going to get married and pregnant. And God had revealed this dream in such great depth that I literally had, it was like a series. Like I had it for like a week long, and it was basically the whole journey. Like I literally watched the egg and the sperm meet. I saw an embryo and the heart beating. I saw going to like doctor visits. The weird thing about it is that like it wasn't like I couldn't like see me like a Sims character. It was just through my point of view. So like in my dream, if I look down at my hands, like, you know what I mean? I had dreams all the way up to the delivery of this child. And in the dream, I remember having to like get up like instantly. I remember just feeling like so like lightweight and just like praising God, like thank you God, thank you God. That's pretty much what happened in real life. So I just thought it was interesting to like reflect on, because God made sure that it's like he wanted me to remember to give him the glory in that moment. So anyways, they're gonna want you to get up. They're gonna want you to go pee. They're going to do like your whole, postpartum care down there. So they're gonna put like one of those giant pads on, and then the little hospital disposable underwear. And they pretty much give you everything that you would need. And that stuff is cool. That stuff is great. Okay. But would make your experience even better, go and buy you a robe. Go buy you a nice robe. I bought me a really nice robe from Target. It just makes the experience so much better because they're going to put you in like a hospital gown, and it's just going to make you feel like you're in the hospital, and it's just kind of not a vibe. So definitely bring some cozy stuff from home, but don't bring too much stuff from your house to the hospital. You don't want to bring germs from the hospital back into your house. So just be mindful of that. The pads are cute and all, but I would just skip the whole pad phase. Go and get you some Depend disposable diapers. Yes, they're for incontinence, but hey, I promise you, I promise you, you're gonna need them for a lot longer than you think, because that first postpartum period, yeah. The third thing I would recommend is bringing a waist trainer or a faja. You could ask the hospital for a C-section binder. It is super important for you to put compression on your stomach so that your uterus will start going back down. It's basically just gonna kind of help suck you back down. It's gonna squeeze you back into your body basically. And it's actually a really good feeling after not having your body to yourself. Okay, now when you get home from the hospital, It's gonna be another little adventure, okay? It's going to be an experience. You're gonna be operating off of straight adrenaline. You're gonna have no idea what you're doing, but somehow you know exactly what you're doing. One thing that I would really recommend is to get out of the house. Go take your baby for a walk, go to the grocery store. Don't even think about if your baby's gonna start crying in public. Literally, who cares? It's a baby. Go outside, and I promise you, it will heal all of your stressy, depressy. Maybe not all of it, but it will help a lot, like tremendously. Your skin might also change. Something really weird that happened to me is that I broke out into hives very randomly. I ended up getting diagnosed with something called pup rash, which stands for something that I don't know. I don't remember. I can't pronounce. It's basically like you get hives inside of your stretch marks from pregnancy, from your skin growing too fast or something. I don't know. Very weird. It was all over my arms, all over my stomach. It was extremely itchy and it felt like something was crawling in my skin. You know what it reminded me of? The only thing that cured it was steroid cream that I had to get prescribed from the doctors. So that was super fun. Okay, but let's talk about that first postpartum period. You're gonna be basically bleeding like you just gave birth all over again. Maybe that's just me though. Maybe that was just me. But first of all, I was not expecting to get my first postpartum period back because I exclusively breastfeed. And I'm a slight overproducer, so I'm not sure what's going on. It's possible. Don't let them tell you you can't get no period while you breastfeed. It also may be a lot heavier than what it used to be post-pregnancy. Okay, and then when you get seen for your 6-week appointment, they're basically just gonna do a pap smear and they're gonna like feel on your stomach and, you know, feel all up in there, make sure everything's good. They're gonna clear you for exercise or you know, sexual activity. That's basically just your chance to ask any questions that you have, get any resources that you need. Looking back, I really didn't ask a whole lot of questions, but I definitely would have asked questions about like diastasis recti, which is basically where the ab separates from the muscle. I would have asked about clogged ducts. I might have got them to, you know, feel around, make sure everything's good. Mastitis. That's pretty much the best way that I can explain postpartum to you. I'm 6 months postpartum, and hey, it's not the most terrible thing ever, okay? I'm 20 pounds lighter than I was pre-pregnancy. My hair hasn't been this long since high school. I'm balancing being a wife, and I'm also indulging in my creative hobbies, and it's possible. So I just want to say, give yourself some grace, give yourself some time, give yourself some love. You know what I've learned about postpartum? The real key is about taking time for yourself. When I was deep in the trenches of the newborn stage, I had to force myself to get up super early in the morning. If she woke up in the middle of the night, I had to force myself to get up. After she is good and back to sleep, I had to force myself to get up, go take a shower, go brush my teeth, whatever, do my hair real quick, and just like go ahead and get myself together for the day. Because if I don't feel good, I'm not going to be good. You know what I'm saying? So now that my baby's on like a schedule and she sleeps 12 plus hours a night, I have, you know, more time to like put some makeup on and like put some curls in my hair. You know what I'm saying? It gets better. It gets easier. And you're doing amazing. And shout out to all the mamas. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to you, girl. Let me stop. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm thinking about doing a video all about breastfeeding. So I don't know, leave me some questions. You can always slide in my DMs and ask me some questions. I'm an open book. Literally, ask me anything, tell me anything, tell me what you're going through. Tell me what your life is like right now. Tell me if your baby just kicked you. I want to know. I want to know.